Hey everybody, how we doing today? Beautiful day here in the Florida Keys. I'm set up over here by Duck Key Channel. I've got the kayak all set up, so I'm gonna load it. Found a good spot where I could just roll it into the water there. No wheels necessary. So today we're gonna focus on wind and wave based on that wind direction, and then hit a few spots and see what's around. So that's the plan. Alrighty, we are back on the water. Everything seems to be working. I'm not sinking, and I just ran over a permit. So you can't beat that. This is Duck Key. So this is kind of a high-end resort living island. It's Hawks Cay Resort is based out of here too. It's a massive resort. A lot of fishing out of there, but I'm going to check a few spots here. You can kind of see that is where I launched. You can kind of see the car there, but this place gets really hit on the weekends with the Miami day trippers. But I found a good spot that didn't have rocks in it, lots of weeds, so people didn't want to sit there, so it's perfect for me. So I'm going to hit a couple of spots. One, I'm going to go underneath, check out the bridge, go underneath the bridge. There's an island on the other side, and then on Duck Key, there's some nice sand flats on the opposite side of the island. So I'll probably do more putting around today than anything, but I'll spot fish some areas if I see anything worthwhile. It's a good sign seeing that permit cruising through here, but a lot of current, so that's good. So let's go check it out. All right, for my prospecting days, I'm going with 3 rods, my 2 lightest, and then a medium. On the medium, I'm throwing a 4-inch paddle tail with a 1/4 ounce All About the Bait jig head. Then I'm throwing the All About the Bait 1/4 ounce bucktail in the brown. That'll be my permit bonefish jig. Looks like a crab or shrimp. And then I've got 1 medium rod set up with a cuda tube for any cudas I see laying around on the flats. So today we're not using any live baits or that kind of thing, so just gonna stick with the artificial, so that'll pretty much cover all my bases. Heading through the bridge. Crazy current. Current's ripping. All right, we made it out to the island, so I'm just gonna do a run around it real quick, take a look, see what kind of depths, if there's any deep edges. Kind of staying away from it because of all the birds, the boats. See if I can scare up any permit bonefish, then I'll know it's a good spot. Pelicans are diving over here, so I'm wondering if glass minnows are pilchards, so that would be good. I don't need any right now, but this is the only island in the surrounding areas, so it's probably attracting a lot of stuff. So they're diving there. Show me where they're at, buddy. Right there. Yeah, it's all pilchards here. Medium-sized one. There's some bigger ones there. So that's good to know. Yeah, they're all laid up inside here. Come up here, boom, get a bucket full, hit the bridges, you'll be done for the day. Well, that's a good sign. Saw a permit as soon as I launched. Found pilchards. We're doing good. Oh, it's all, look at them. This whole bottom is just moving. Holy crap. I mean, this is just solid pilchards. Golly. Look at all of them. That goes on all over there. All over this. Holy crap. Nice. So this island is the only one around the whole row of US 1. It's very flat around here, so the majority of the boats can't get to it. And look at all these just pilchards still. Look at all of them. Holy crap. So I bet you they stack up here quite often. They'll run along the main US 1 as well, but it's just so much vibrations and noise. So it's kind of like just like all the birds here. They just don't get messed with, so nice to know. All right, we're gonna head back and go on back to the Atlantic. What I'm gauging on is wind conditions, current, but specifically the wind positions, the direction it's coming from, and then areas that I could fish when there's a certain direction wind. So it's blowing from the south coming over to the north, so I definitely knew this side would be protected, but I want to go on the other side and see what 7 to 10 knot winds look like on the Atlantic side. So off we go. Now we're on the east side of Duck Key. So I'm gonna check out all these little pocket areas over here. Then as it starts getting later in the day, there's gonna be less boat traffic. Okay, here's the south side outlet for Duck Key. Has some nice flats around here. We might time it just right. I think the tide is still going out, but it's about as low as it's gonna get. Just drifting this edge, see if there's anything around. Then if it starts rising this afternoon, we'll be good. Now this is kind of what I wanted to see, and then see how far the flats extend out. So let's see if we can see some fishies. Have some nice sandy bottom here. Looks really nice. I think we're gonna hit the tide just right. Unfortunately, it just gets run over so bad by jet skis and boats. But I think in the evenings it'll calm down just right before sunset. So we'll probably hang around, just go back and forth. I'm gonna hit this cove over there just to see, and then we'll come back over here a little bit later. Nice little channel running through these islands here. So I bet you there's a tarpon running underneath these edges. Little juveniles around, I bet. Keep an eye out for those. This area is infested with mohara and grunts everywhere. So another good bait spot, especially when the big tarpon are around. Bait, bait, bait. Well, found another pilchard spot. This whole section here has got pilchards, 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 all the way back to the dock there. Yeah, it looks like someone lost their pinfish trap, but got pilchards all in here. See them all down in there, a little deep, but there's more of them schooling up there. One net toss and done. There's smalls and mediums, and then some bigger ones on the below them. But pilchard spot is always good to have. Now this is the next bay over to the southwest of Duck Key Atlantic side. Pretty tannic water, so it doesn't look like it flushes a lot of current through here. It's clearing up over here, so maybe it's not so bad. See what kind of signs of life, what kind of structures around here. I'm just going to go up a ways and then head on back. There's a tarpon, about 5 of them. Where'd they go? Ran right over them. teenagers. All right, here we are just to the south side of Duck Key. Some nice flats. Most of the boats left, so it's calming down out here. Saw that little school of teenage tarpon hanging out around here, so seeing if we can run into them again. Tide's back up, so that's good. So stuff should be moving onto the flats. But we'll make our way around and then back to the launch. Then I'll pretty much have the physical layout down, which would be good. So let's see what we can see. Well, just ran over a bonefish back there. So maybe we'll take it a little slower around here. Well, now I've seen the Grand Slam, bonefish, tarpon, and permit. Now let's see if we can catch one. Here's the south side entrance to the Duck Key. Oh, there we go. This is on the paddle tail. First cast today. Well, actually, second cast I threw at those tarpon. Come on. Didn't get skunked today. What do we got? Yeah, little jack. Hundreds of little jacks. Bait size jacks. Kingfish bait. Don't want to get run over here. A good old paddle tail. I think over here is one fish, one catch. Now this is the east side of Duck Key, and it's pretty much just shallow turtle grass. Nice healthy grass, which is good. We'll just have to fish the center spots where the sands are, but this would be good for finding tailing fish. All right, we're back. Very successful trip. I got to do all the scouting that I wanted to, hit the Atlantic side island there, found those pilchards, so that's a great spot there, especially if I'm going to work these bridges. Full circle around Duck Key and the flats to the west of it, so I found the good spots there. The takeaways are definitely weekends, forget about it. Just too many people, boats, jet skis all over the place. Any sandy spots are gonna have a boat, people anchored up on it and just partying, so definitely not worth it. Even during the weekdays, probably have to hit it sunrise for the first couple hours before the traffic starts picking up, and then in the evening right at sunset. So this launch will be perfect for that, because the parks I have to be in by 7:30, 8 o'clock before sunset, so that's really not going to function for the evenings, whereas here it's 24/7, so no big deal. Pretty good day. I mean, I had the visual Grand Slams, permit right off the bat here, that school of juvenile tarpon, and then a bonefish to round it off. So good there, caught the jack, so didn't get skunked. So all in all, a pretty good day. Very happy about it. But that's basically what we're gonna do for a while, is do these prospecting trips. Not a lot of fishing. If I see something, I'll throw at it, or a good pocket, but otherwise I need to cover ground and see stuff. And then I'll come back to target them once I've kind of got an idea what's there. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye. Well, I came back a little early because I wanted to make sure my setup is going to work. Days that I'm going to do back-to-back fishing, I'm going to leave the kayak up there, but I don't want to keep it strap pressure down, so I released both side straps, loosened this. I used to have this would fit with the old car, but it's a bit too short, so temporarily I've got this broken ladder. It looks like it'll fit just right, and all I want to do is just so that it's lightly sitting on the back pads. Main weight is on here. The front part is not such a big deal because it's lighter over there. It's got the extra weight in the back, so I want to support that. And these Land Shark kayak mounts also contact on the corners, which are a lot better than my other ones, which hit it right in that soft spot. So there we go. And then I'm going to just do a quick hose down off the car, because all this salt water there. And then we're good tomorrow. So I'll just take the ladder out, hit a couple cinches, and boom, we're gone. Nice. But I'm gonna make a better one of these out of PVC and just put a T-bracket on, a strong piece of PVC, and then that'll be my bracket. But does the job.